Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Pixie Dust collection by Glam Polish that releases August 3rd. There are 10 polishes in this collection. I have 5 to share with you today. For the first 48 hours of the sale, you can get 5% off of your individual polish purchases or 10% when you purchase the entire collection. So in the description box below, I will link the Glam Polish site, I will link their Instagram page, and I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of the polishes I received from this collection. I will also link their stockists page. This is an Australian company. They do ship worldwide, but just in case they don't ship where you are, I will put that in the description box below as well. So I have 5 polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Part of Your World, and this is described as a seafoam green with iridescent flakies, unicorn shimmer, ultra hollow glitter, and fine hollow micro glitter. So here's our first coat of Part of Your World. This has a really good formula, very easy to use, easy to work with, no running or pooling, pretty much a standard formula for glam. This covers pretty well here on this first coat. It is a little bit sheer, so you will want to build it up. I am going to stop at 2 coats today, but depending on how picky you are, you may opt to go in for a 3rd coat of this. So again, this is completely opaque here in 2 coats. With these kind of polishes that have so much good stuff in them, you do want to build it up to make it look a little 3-dimensional on the nails and the base to not be so opaque so you don't lose it all. This is going to dry a little bit textured, so you will want a nice glossy top coat and a little bit dull, but it's not too hard to remove. So there's 2 coats. Up next we have I Just Can't Wait to Be King, and this is described as a red to purple to green multi-chrome with iridescent flakies and ultra hollow glitter. Here's our first coat of I Just Can't Wait to Be King. The formula on this is a little bit thinner than the last one, so you do have to work in thinner coats to avoid running and pooling, but it is very easy to work with if you do work in thinner coats. You get a ton of these little flakies out, and again, this base has to be a little bit on the sheer side so you can see through it to see all of those flakies and all the hollow and all of the good stuff that's in this polish, but it is nice and buildable on 2 coats. So here's our second coat, and again, this one does cover completely in 2 coats. This one also dries down dull and a little bit textured, so you will want a nice glossy top coat, and all of my top coats today are using Glam Polishes glossy top coat. But nothing in here is too hard to remove either. So there is 2 coats. Next up we have Zero to Hero, and this is described as a gray crowley with rainbow multi-chrome flakies, ultra hollow glitter, and unicorn shimmer with a hint of hollow. Here's our first coat of Zero to Hero. This one has a really good formula. Again, no running or pooling or anything like that. It is a little bit on the sheer side, so you will want to build this one up as well, again, to avoid hiding all of the beautiful elements that are in this polish. This one, though, you do get a ton of flakies out without having to do anything special to the bottle, no double dipping or fishing or anything like that. So this is completely opaque here in 2 coats for me, but once again, depending on your application, your preference, how picky you are, you may want to go in for a 3rd coat of this, but I was happy on 2. Again, you'll want that glossy top coat to smooth everything out, and nothing is hard to remove, so there's 2 coats. Up next we have Faith, Trust, and a little bit of Pixie Dust, and this is described as a violet jelly with iridescent flakies, unicorn shimmer, ultra hollow glitter, and fine hollow micro glitter. Here's our first coat of Faith, Trust, and a little bit of Pixie Dust. This one also has a really good, really easy to work with formula, no running, pooling. I didn't have any staining with anything in here either, in any of the polishes that I got from the collection, that is. Again, a little bit sheer here on this first coat, so you will want to build this one up. These flakies stand out really, really nicely though once this is fully built up. So here's our second coat, and this did cover completely in 2 coats for me, but this one is definitely a potential candidate for needing a 3rd coat. I almost did a 3rd coat, but I didn't feel like it was entirely necessary. But again, it'll dry dull and slightly textured, so a nice glossy top coat. So there is 2 coats. And lastly for today we have Once Upon a Dream, and this is described as a red to purple to gold to green multi-chrome with unicorn shimmer and ultra hollow glitter. And here's our first coat of Once Upon a Dream. This one goes back to that slightly thinner formula where you will want to work in nice thin coats to get this one spread out evenly and to avoid any kind of running or pooling. But this does stick to itself much better than it sticks to the bare nail, which I don't swatch with a base coat, but if you use a base coat, the running and pooling shouldn't be an issue at all in general. But this does cover completely in 2 coats for me, but depending on how thick you do your coats, you may need to do 3 coats of this one as well. This one is also going to dry slightly textured, so you will want a glossy top coat, but the micro glitter in here also did want to stick to my nails a little bit, so just be mindful of that. So there is 2 coats. So my favorites include Zero to Hero. I love the gray, I love the flakies, it's what I'm wanting right now. But I also really love I Just Can't Wait to Be King. I'm all about a multi-chrome, and this is packed full of flakies and hollow and everything else. So these 2 are my favorites from the collection. And that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time. Bye.